Good morning children, how are you all? I hope everyone is doing good. And so as we have completed our first lesson, what was it children? Our surroundings. Okay, so today I am going to start with our second lesson, that is our village. So children, tell me, did you go to village anytime? Where your grandparents must be staying there, is it? Everybody must have visited village, is it or not? So now page number 10. Okay, there is a boy and girl, both of them, there is a little conversation going on between them. Okay, so girl is asking, who are you? What is your name? How old are you? Which class are you studying? Where do you live? Is it a village, town or city? So the girl is asking all this question to the boy. Okay, so the boy is saying, how can you say that? So means, how can you differentiate that whether I'm staying in city, village or town? How can you ask me that? Then she started, see, she said, a village is a small living area with a group of houses and associated with amenities. Public transport facilities are very less there. Here, a town is a middle-sized living area with many houses and associated with amenities such as shops, office and place of entertainment. It is a larger than the village. A city is a larger than the town and has number of houses. It has more amenities when compared to the town. Okay, so village is nothing but small area in which very less few houses are found there, and there is amenities. Amenities is nothing but the facility of place or building, means the facilities of shops. See, if you go, we are staying in city, is it or not? So when we go out, we find so many shops, is it or not? And even we have supermarket, vegetable market, otherwise medical store, we have school. So these are the facilities. So if you see in the villages, we don't find all these facilities, okay? Whereas in town, there will be a more compared to village, there the facilities of town will be more than the village, okay? We have. Whereas if you come to cities are n number of houses are present, and even the facilities compared to town, it is more, okay? So we have big showrooms, is it? Nowadays we have malls, is it? And big hospitals, schools, even offices, and even like markets, supermarkets, so many facilities. Whatever we require, we are getting easily in hand. It means nearby our houses only we find it. Whereas in village, they have to travel from one place to another place to get the things, whatever they are required of. They have to go, they have to travel and get from the other area. So that's how village. See, now let us learn and understand about the village life. People living in the village are called as villagers. Families in village are no different from the one in the town or cities, but their lifestyle may differ. So the people who are staying in village, they are also same like how town and city people same. They are same of type, but the lifestyle, the living style, otherwise the wearing of clothes, it will differ from both the city and town. Okay, now a family is a group of people who live, work and enjoy together. The family members love and care for each other. All the family members help each other in household work, helping each other increase love and affection among the family members. The children take care of their own works and belongings. They believe self-help is the best help. Mother and father are parents. Fathers and mothers' parents are grandparents. Grandfather and grandmother. Brother of father or mother is a uncle. Sister of father or mother is aunt. The children of aunt or uncle are cousins. So if you see, the family is nothing but group of people living together. So usually the family they will have more, like if it is a nice proper family, they will have love and even caring for each other, and they divide the work all together. Whatever work is going on, they divide their work, and everybody they will have their own responsibility to complete their own work. So they believe that self-help is the best help. If they are helping the children take care of their own works and they complete all their works, then it is called as, it's a good work. Okay. Now see, mother and father, they are called as parents. What they are called as children? Mother and father, they are called as parents. Okay. And mothers and fathers' parents are called as grandparents. Grandmother or grandfather will say. Okay, father and mother, they are called as parents, and the parent, the father or mother of your parents are called as grandparents. That is nothing but grandfather and grandmother. And your mother or father's brother is called as uncle, and your mother's and father's sister is called as aunt. So that's how you call them. Okay, and the children of your uncle and auntie, they are called as cousins. What they are called as? Cousins. Is it clear, children? Now see, a family with father, mother and 2 children is called as nuclear family. Means father, mother and 2 children. If they are called there, they are called as nuclear family. What it is? Nuclear family. Next, see, a family with father, mother and more than 3 children is called as large family. A family with grandparents and children is called as large family. Even if the mother, father, children more than 3, if they are there, they are called as large family. Even their grandparents also, if they are staying with them, they are called as large family. Understood, children? Mother, father with 2 children, it is called as nuclear family. And if mother, father, children and their grandparents are with them, then it is called as large family. If family with grandparents, parents, uncle, auntie and the children living together is called as joint family. Understood, children, the difference between joint family? Understood, children? If father, mother, children, then it is called nuclear family. If parents, children and grandparents are there, then it is called as large family. If the grandparents, parents, children and uncle, auntie and their children all together, it is called as joint family. Next, come to page number 12. What type of your family it is? Are you joint family or nuclear family? Nowadays maximum we have nuclear family. In olden days most of the families used to be joint family. Nowadays also there are some joint families, but very few you find it. Okay. Now generally father is the breadwinner of the family and mother takes care of the family members. To meet the increased need of the present day society, both earn money in many families. See, generally father is called as breadwinner, means because he is the one who goes out from the house, earn money for us, and he does the hard work and get the money, and mother take care of the family, means by cooking, by providing all the facilities to pay father and mother, grandparents, otherwise children, whatever mother is taking care. But nowadays, due to our living style, the parents, both mother and father, both of them, they are going out for earning money. They are doing jobs, is it or not? So most of the villagers practice agriculture. Some rear cattle, goats and sheep. There are poultry, varies, basket markets and other professions. Some people work in offices or in the industrial, in in the nearby town. Few people own small shops and sell things. Most of the women also work and earn their livelihood. Many children in the village go to the local school or to the school located in the nearby town. But some schools aged children in few families do not go to school. So, if you see, in villages, the father is most of them they do farming. Okay, that is nothing but agriculture. Okay, they grow crops, and some of them they go to the next town. Any industries are there, they go and work as a laborers. Okay, and even some people they keep small shops and they sell the necessary thing for the villagers. Okay, that's how they lead the, and some basket market means vegetables. You can see, people on the lakes they will be selling the vegetable markets will be there, right, bazaar and all that you will say, like that they sell the things in the market. Okay, so here that living, the most of the women also they do their work at home, like small works they'll be doing. Okay, so that's how they lead their life. Okay, so and very few children they go to the school. Next nearby town any school is there, they go to that school. But most of the villagers still today they are not going to the school, means they don't have proper facility to go for school. Okay children, next, my father, mother. See, this girl is talking in the picture. You see, my father and mother work in agriculture field. I like to go to school, but I cannot. I have to stay at home to look after my brothers. So two brothers are there. This girl already she is small, and younger than her, two brothers are there. So mother and father both are going to the fields for working. So there is no one for them to look after. So that's why that girl want to go to school, but she cannot. Why? Because she has to look after their brothers. Why are these children desperate or getting the basic education? One major reason is child labor. Due to a poor economic condition, children in some families are forced to earn money through physical work. Another reason is a gender inequality, a misconception in some families that a girl child is less privileged than a male child. Educating the children is one of the major responsibility of the parent. So see, reason for this is people they economically means they don't have proper proper money. If they don't have, economic condition is very less, then their parents only they'll send children to do the labor work in some small factories or somewhere they send it. Okay, and these children, and one more second reason is if it is a girl child, especially in India, girl child, there is no need for them to study. After certain age, they will get married and go to other family. They used to think, and nowadays it has been changed. But in most of the villages, they think like that. Okay, so there is a discrimination between the gender. Means male and female, they make lot of difference. So they encourage the male child, means boys to study, but girls they have to learn household work. They should not go out. They force them to do household work. So this is how in villages it's taking place. Children is not one of the major responsibility for the parents. Parents should have the responsibility to educate their children. So this is how for today we will complete this lesson, children. Remaining lesson tomorrow I can continue. So almost it is so one more page is there. The remaining page tomorrow will come. Okay, if any doubts are there, I'll clarify in online class. Okay children, thank you.